Hi and welcome back to Gamers Web. Today we're going to carry on our look at the Star Wars Legion miniatures game, and we're going to carry on our look through the expansion packs. I'm trying to get as many of these done as possible. In fact, I want to try and get all of them done. And this one is quite a recent one. It only came out a couple of weeks ago. This is Bossk, and he's an operative for the Empire. Okay, so Bossk, as you probably know, made his debut in The Empire Strikes Back, and even though he doesn't utter a single word, apart from maybe a hiss or a snarl, he became a fan favourite, a bit like Boba Fett and Dengar, IG-88, Zuckuss, all the bounty hunters who appear on Vader's ship all became fan favourites very, very quickly. And only one of them speaks, which is Boba Fett. He only has a few lines. But their stories were expanded throughout the chronology of Star Wars universe. And Bossk has made appearance in other things such as the Clone Wars, and I'm not sure if he appears in Rebels, but I know he appears in the Clone Wars animated series. Okay, so here we get Bossk is an operative. And there's his artwork, and we get with him one plastic miniature, one unit card, 3 command cards, 3 upgrade cards, 20 assorted tokens, and 1 rule sheet. And we get 2 different, if you actually see, there's 2 different ways of assembling Bossk. You can assemble him with his gun in both arms, or with a grenade in one of his arms. Okay, so I have opened this to check that all the parts are there, because this is my second one of these. The first one that I got actually had all the cards in Spanish, so it went back. Right, so just empty everything out. Okay, so the box is empty. Right, and we have our gubbins, we have our base, we have our Bossk miniature, which we'll look at in a moment. We have a card pack and our tokens, and we also have our assembly instructions with our additional rules. So we get with Bossk an order token, 5 wounds, 6 poison, 1 times Deoxys charge token, 1 panic token, 1 standby, 1 dodge, 3 suppression, 1 aim, 1 Bossk card, unit card, 3 command cards, merciless munitions, reptilian rampage, and lying in wait, and 3 upgrade cards, endurance, hunter, and emergency stims. Now Bossk is quite unique because Bossk actually has regenerate, which means he can actually heal wounds, which makes him quite formidable. Okay, so he's got he can arm his Deoxys charge. He's got a bounty. He's got detonate 1 Deoxys charge, and he's an operative, and he poisons people. So okay, so that's the card out of the way, and what we're going to quickly do is have a look at the miniature itself. Now I'm going to try and dry fit in, but as always, trying to dry fit miniatures is never easy, especially on camera. So if you bear with me just a moment, I shall just pause and come right back. Okay, so that's the first of the poses for Bossk with the rifle, and as you can see, the actual attention on this is absolutely first rate. All the scales look amazing. This just screams to be painted with the new Citadel contrast paints. And his flight suit looks amazing. All the little pipe work on it. Really, really good render. The sculptors have done an amazing job. And if you go on to the Fantasy Flight Star Wars Legion fans Facebook group, and there's a Legion painting fans group, there are some absolutely amazing paint jobs on these. Really, really good. Okay, right, so I'll leave a description down in the link in the descriptions down below. Okay, so that's one variant, and I'll just pause the video and you can see the second variant. And as if by magic, here he goes again. Right, so here he is. He's got the same gun, and he's got his Deoxys charge in his hand. I've seen quite a few people actually putting smoke or poison on the Deoxys charge, but amazing miniature. This one actually fits together really, really well. I think because of the way it is, you could actually magnetize the arms quite easily on this, but I'm just going to glue him in this position because I actually like that. I think that looks really cool, and I may get another one to actually do as a Tardashian. My pronunciation's really gone wet today. Anyway, I'm just going to open the pack and we can have a look at the rest of the miniature. I should say, the rest of the expansion. Okay, so we get, these are always a very tight fit. Okay, so we get our cards. We get 2 units, 2 lots of cards. So we have our poison cards and we have our operative card. Just turn it over so you can see the operative symbol. And wounds. Quite cool, quite cool. Okay, so we'll look at Bossk's card first. Now, he's quite expensive and he is an operative, but he's 115 points. He's got Bounty, Enrage 3. When you have 3 or more wounds tokens, treat your courage as fearless and gain charge. Expert Climber, so basically he doesn't have to worry about clambering. Regenerate 3. At the end of your activation, roll 1 white defense die for each wound token you have, up to 3. For each surge or save, remove 1 wound token. And unhindered, you ignore the effects of difficult terrain. He's got a move of 2. He's got quite a formidable hand-to-hand attack. He's got 1 red, 2 black, 1 white, and Pierce 1. And his weapon, his mortar rifle, is range 2 to 4, so you really have to get him in range 2 to actually do some serious damage. But it's Pierce 1 and it's suppressive. And as I say, he's got a speed of 2. He turns surges into crits, and he's got a wounds of 7 and a courage of 2. So pretty good. And then on the back we've got the keywords, which is Pierce and suppressive. Okay, and then looking at his cards. Now, some of these cards we've seen before, so I'll just quickly look through these. So we have Endurance, which is at the end of your activation phase, remove 1 suppression token. Hunter, which we've seen, which has got a picture of Bossk on it. While attacking a wounded unit, re-roll during the roll attack dice step, you gain 1 aim token. So if he's attacking a wounded unit, he gets an aim token, which is quite cool. And then finally, emergency stims. So you can put 2 wounds on this, which is quite good because basically Bossk can actually just mince through wounds and become a killing machine. Okay, so he's got his 1, 2, and 3 command cards. Now, obviously, because he's an operative, he can only issue commands to himself. So all 3 of them are for Bossk. Okay, so his number 1 is Merciless Munitions. So this allows him to arm his Deoxys charge and detonate it. And that is the one that causes poison to troops, which has a lasting effect. And it's an area effect weapon, it doesn't go away. His 2 cards is Reptilian Rampage. During Bossk's activation, he can perform up to 2 attack actions, and he may suffer a wound to perform a free move action. So basically, he can attack twice and move. Pretty good because you can only attack once in Legion. And then finally, Lining Weight. This is his 3. Bossk gains Sharpshooter 1 after an enemy unit activates. Bossk gains an aim token. Now, if you give Bossk the sniper sights, I think it is, it makes him a little bit more formidable than normal. Right, so that's Bossk. The next one I'm going to tackle is going to be Sabine Wren, which I'm looking forward to. I really got to admit that I didn't know very much about Sabine Wren until very recently, because I'd never actually watched Star Wars Rebels, and now I've got seasons 1 to 4 and I'm pretty hooked on it. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, thank you for tuning in. My name's Mark, and have a great day.